Jack the Chanukah on the back.
Quick Torah. Chaver B'ezrat Hashem. Thank you so much for stealing with us. And let's fire it up the Shem Kol Yisrael. We're just going in here. People are coming on. Dean, oh my gosh. So good. Let's fire it up. Okay. Shem Kol Yisrael. Pesach will be bringing us up as our Brakabasi. Shir Basbasi, Tanabat, Hoda Margalit, Mamish B'Shem Kol Yisrael. Let's fire it up. Yisrael, the power of Torah study, through the merit and power of Torah study, give us the strength to conquer and break our evil inclination and drive it out of ourselves. Literally, for all of Am Yisrael. Okay, just an idea. Is that Josh? Adam Freilich? There's the smile. Okay, we're good. Cover just an idea that's been floating around. And it's, Dean, great to see you. Just an idea that's been floating around as of late is the idea of hospitality, the idea of circles. Rav Yair loves to use the word circlify. Out of the box, in the box, what is it? So Chaim, we're going to go through a math equation. I never thought I'd be teaching a math equation with the Chaver, or learning a math equation with the Chaver, because I was in the lowest math class growing up in my whole life. So it's very funny. It's very funny we're doing it. So the way the math problem is going to work, I don't know if they're interchangeable. I don't know if one goes before the other, but we're going to do klal or prat plus klal equals uncuffing the cuffed. Or prat plus klal equals uncuffing the cuff. I don't know which one. I don't know what the way it goes. Maybe we'll think about it together. Okay, so there's this idea from Rav Nachman in his book of advice. It goes like this: it is a very good thing to open the doors of your home to genuine Torah scholars who possess integrity as learning. Right? We're talking about hospitality. That's the subject that we are learning in advice. Offering them hospitality will help you keep your own faith. Right? By having the cover over who know Torah, who are righteous people, they'll give you chizuk. It'll be good. This in itself helps to counter the prevalent lack of belief. Offering hospitality to genuine Torah scholars helps to make a tikkun for the falling Torah that has passed into the hands of those who are learned but unscrupulous. The Holy Zohar refers to these scholars as Jewish demons. They are the source of all hostility to those who are truly God-fearing. The way to overcome this hostility is by offering hospitality to genuine Torah scholars. So, Chaver, what's going on? We're zooming through this, right? And we're on Zoom right now, so we have to Zoom. There's no other way. And we're reading this, and we're at least I'm a little confused now. But let's like the zooming on Zoom. The zooming on Zoom. Okay, but here's the equation. Here's where it goes. So let's start with the prat. Let's start with the individual. So there's a story that goes like this, or even before the story happens. Do we like people who smell, who have BO? Maybe. Not a pleasant smell. My friend once said, I'm not going to reveal the name. He said that BO stands for bad odor. Let's go with that, bad odor. But then there's people who have Old Spice, maybe Old Spice Pure Sport, because they're pure sport. And it's mamash the best in the world. It's Olam Haba. Oh my gosh, Old Spice Pure Sport, and you want to be around that chaver. You want to smell it. You want to smell it so badly, right? So here we go. Here's the prat. So remember the math equation. Here's the prat. The prat goes like this. There's a story. We're gonna make a Kitzur version, right, for Dean. Pretty much this is how it goes. There's this chassid in Lublin, and you need to get across the border. And he needed a passport. And at the time, there was a lot of decrees of the Jewish people. A lot of you may have heard the story before. I said it. I've been saying it every single day since I heard it, honestly. And he goes to his rabbi. He goes to the Rav Levi Yitzchak ben Berditchev, and he's like, "Rabbi, can you please help me out? What do I do? If I go to the borders, the Russians are going to kill me. What do I do?" So the Berditchever says, "Hold on one second." He goes into his room. He's expecting the rabbi to come out in 5 minutes. But he comes out in 3 hours. And he hands him a blank piece of paper. This chassid is like, "What's going on? A blank piece of paper?" I thought I was going to get killed without the blank piece of paper, but with the blank piece of paper, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? So if you're a chassid, you have to believe in your rabbi, mamash, and he had the utmost belief. Takes the blank piece of paper, Rabbi Levi. Oh, here we go, Chaim. Rav Levi Yitzhak Berditchev says you'll be fine. Go to the border and you'll be fine. So he brings the blank piece of paper to the border. Mom is trembling, sweat dripping down the face. Sweat dripping down the face. It's mamish unbelievable. You can't even imagine a blank piece of paper. The Russians want to kill you, even without the paper itself, even if you have the correct idea. And he goes and he hands the Russians a blank piece of paper. They bring it back to the border control. They scan it. I don't know how long it took to scan. I don't know. Maybe a couple hours. I don't know. Blank piece of paper. Gives back the piece of paper and says, welcome to the borders. Mom is going crazy. And they're giving him the horses, giving him the fruit platters. They're giving him a free stay at the Holiday Inn back in the day in Russia. Mama, he's getting everything this chassid. Can't even believe it. A blank piece of paper and they're treating me like I'm a king. It's unbelievable. So this is the prat. This is the prat. This is the person with the Old Spice pure sports. The person that allows people in their borders. It says, come here, have a good smell. And the people want to smell the good smell. People want to get involved. So that's the first part of the equation. Then we add the community. We add the klal. Rabbi Nachman has this beautiful teaching where he speaks about the circle and how the circle is very important. We're dancing the circle. It's awesome. But what about that person on the side? A lot of us has been to the Kotel before for 545 Rosh Chodesh Minyan. And it's just crazy. Once Hallel starts, or even before, the circle gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until the whole Kotel is dancing within the circle. But how faval is it? How sad is it to have an individual on the side who's not able to experience that simcha? Then there's no point in the circle. If 8 chaver are having fun, and we chose it because Zod Chanukah, if 8 chaver are having fun and they're dancing in the circle, but you have the 9th person on the outside who's like, I'm dealing with a lot in life. No one really believes in me. I don't believe in myself. I've lost all self-esteem. And that person in the circle is dancing, he's having the best time of his life, but he doesn't focus on the individual on the outside. Then what good is the circle? What good is the circle? So what does this do, Chabra? What does this do? First of all, we have to pull in the Chaver. But this equals uncuffing the cuff. We said it in this Torah and the hospitality that we rushed through, that by having the tzaddikim, by inviting tzaddikim in our borders, within our circles, within our pure sport Old Spice, by bringing the chevra into the larger circle, circlifying, what do? It's a tikkun, it's uplifting the chevra who are bringing down the Torah. We're bringing up the Torah, we're bringing up life, we're bringing up simcha to life. We're uncuffing the cuff people being the tzaddikim who aren't being able to be invited to our tables. But the more we invite people to our tables, the more we invite people in our circles, in the larger circle in ourselves, Zrat Hashem, we should get rid of the Jewish demons who are cuffing us, who are cuffing Am Yisrael, who are limiting the emet. Zrat Hashem. Good idea. Oh, and just one more point. Mamish is the greatest Torah of all time. Rav Uri of Strelisk, the Strelisker, says that there's 600 letters. There's 600,000 letters in the Torah, right? And there's 600,000 in the Shemot with Am Yisrael. And if one letter is missing of a Sefer Torah, what happens according to Halacha? Pasul. Pasul, there we go. Mamish, if one soul is missing from the circle, Chavra. Mamish pasul. Okay. Chavra Shabbos, questions, comments, please feel free.
My brother is in IDC right now, and like the masters, whatever, I don't know, with like a bunch of 30-year-olds, and he comes home with new sayings every week that he learned in Hebrew. So one time he just grabbed me, was Chaim. En beitza kasha. Yesh rak beitza shekasha lo. No hard boiled egg. There's an egg that's hard for him. So that's what it means. Sometimes there's someone outside the circle, and it looks like they're not so down. It's not. They're down. It's just hard for them to feel connected. They've got to feel comfortable. So what's the TVA strategy for that? You put him on your shoulders, obviously, because then he's sitting, so it's comfortable. And then you catch him.
It's good. We just have to
I don't think that's a real saying. I think he made that up.
No, it's real. It's real. It's a great saying. It works. It's for chinuch.
So I'm gonna have to learn that saying.
Jack, don't believe it. I
No.
don't think it's.
No, it's not that
I
much.
like it, but so glad said in the street.
Garbage can.
Say it to all the people. That's
Garbage
it's
can.
garbage can. Garbage can. Wow. We're garbage, but we can.
You
Anyone else?
only can once you're garbage.
That's also good. That's also good. Anyone
Yeah.
else? The chayalim, the formal chayalim with the uniform and everything. Smiles are also really good. But Chavra, we're gonna have to learn how to make an update to Zoom where we're not just boxes in one big box. We're gonna have to make a circle next time. Okay, so hopefully we'll update to the newest version. At the Shem, Chavra, we shall all be well. Mamish, just keep on putting on that Old Spice Pure Sport. You know what I mean. And Mamish, bring people into our borders. Don't scan those blank piece of papers. Mamish, just bring it in, just accept it and just love it, and pshit it.
Also, if anyone wants the modern version of the story that Jack told, you just have to watch Kung Fu Panda. That's what happens.
Okay, we'll watch Kung Fu Panda. At the Shem showing party at Chaim in a little more.
Yeah.
Be well.
The deepest thing.
Be well. Be well. Be well. Be well.